Well, thank you, Margrete. I don't think that's it from you. I think you're going to read. Steve?
I'm going to read it. I'm going to read you a story now. And now I can see everybody. Hello, everybody. So this is The Dream Peddler, and I'm assuming quite a lot of you may have already read it. So I'll read it, then I'll hold up the picture for a minute, okay? Hi, Lisa. Once upon a time, a boy was born. He laughed, he kicked, the boy grew, he went to school, he learned, he wondered, he had many dreams, and his family dreamed with him. There came a time for the boy to leave home. His mother vowed to keep the door unlocked. His father vowed to light the lantern each night. Now, if you are studying this closely, you'll see all sorts of spooky things in the picture here that indicate the future. Not far from home, the boy met a dream peddler. The dream peddler showed him a different dream. The boy liked it. He wanted more dreams, and the dream peddler gave him more. The dreams froze a tiny part of the boy's heart. They froze a tiny part of his mind. The dreams were never enough. The dream peddler promised to give the boy more dreams, but only if he kept the dream peddler's secrets. The boy agreed to lie for the dream peddler, and he and the dream peddler kept on meeting. The dreams became deeper, the secrets became darker, until the boy's heart froze over, until his mind froze over, until he forgot his way home. His family grew stiff with pain, but every night his mother left the door unlocked, and every night his father kept the light burning. Time passed. The dreams became nightmares. The boy's body withered and flaked. One day he was woken by a terrible thirst. He crept past the sleeping dream peddler. He dragged himself for miles searching. He was about to give up when he saw a door, a light. The door was unlocked. "Mother," he croaked, "Father," but they didn't recognize him. The night was dark. The night was cold. The boy went back to the dream peddler. The dream peddler didn't care. It had gone looking for others who wanted dreams. Somewhere at the bottom of his withered self, the boy felt a regret. It was so small it could have fitted under the broken nail of his little finger, but it melted a tiny part of his heart. It melted a tiny part of his mind. The more he felt, the more regret he felt, the more the boy unfroze. Again he walked. He walked and walked. The door was still unlocked and the light was still burning. And that's the end of the book. Thank you.
I know that you may well have some questions to ask, but we're going to save any questions till after Mark's creative interlude and his presentation. So if you have a question on the way through, please put it in the chat room and we'll come back to that. And Mark, now it's over to you.
Thanks so much, Robin, and thank you everybody for being here. I'm going to read you two bits. One is a poem from one of our 2022 books, The Secret Boat, and it's Open the Window. I wrote this before COVID, but it has a new context, I think. Open the window wider. I need to feel a breeze. Let the sadness go. Let it rain or snow. Open the window, please. Open the window wider. Let in the sun and the sky. Let in the sea and a boat for me, or a plane that I can fly. This is from a sequence for young adults. I don't know if it's going to be a Dirt Lane Press book, but this is what I'm working on right now. So I just wanted you to hear a little bit of it. And in it, I've gone back to two former plagues in Sydney, the Black Death plague at the turn of the 19th to 20th century, and then the Spanish flu pandemic. And the speaker is a young woman. My uncle remembers the rats. It started when Claude's steps in the roof raced across my dreams like a mad cat. Then the frantic scratching inside the kitchen walls. Maybe a bird, but how did it get down into that tight wooden cage? I listened for singing. I asked my brother to let the bird out. That's no bird, he said. And if I did open the wall to set it free, I would have to kill it, the fleas. Just at night, the scrambling left off. Then at dawn, it started again, not with the light, which only we could see, but our banging and ticking and warmth, this side of its prison boards. I tried to avoid the kitchen. I tried singing hymns. All we could do was wait as the tumbling and clawing inside the walls grew slower every day and then stopped. We were released into the silence of death. Then blindly waddling their way to the sun like the knots of sausage skins, or a row of freshwater pearls strung end to end in the dark behind the breadboard. After 3 weeks, the maggots stopped coming, and then the slow, lazy flies. This war is not my father's war. He still carries out instructions. Place all bones, potato peelings, and corn into the dirt box, tear up stable floors and remove all bedding, whitewash walls, collect and destroy all filth. That was a war against carriers of the Black Death, ratus ratus. The poison slapped on the walls flowed to the sea, and a raft of dead fish rose and fell with the tide. Men in bowler hats and ties, holding buckets and tongs, one with a trap shaped like a Chinese lantern, were paid tuppence a rat at the Bathurst Street incinerator. While to the west, under the harbour at Birchgrove, in a tunnel drafty as a lung, lit by men with lamps and armed with picks, another Black Death still sleeps. The bucket plummets down the birthday shaft like a hawk on a mouse in the field, but suddenly swings and tips out 5 of the 6 men inside, 300 feet to their deaths. Lawyers use words like fit and sickness of the heart. They say that a man will try to escape from the bucket on the way down for no good reason. And over their words blooms the shadow that draws from the sack once a year, a sweet or a toy for the child who is good, and thrusts into the socks of the others an old black potato or a gleaming lump of coal. Thank you.